Good morning and happy Monday. Excuse my hair. You know I fix it when I get to work. This is how it woke up. This is how it's staying. Because I'm freezing. I am so cold. My car says it's 53 out. And I know like where it snows, everyone's like, oh, 53, that's warm. It's not warm to me. Like on a nice, beautiful day, it's like 82. You know what I mean? It's freezing now. And here we go. I don't know if you saw my video last night, but after like a week of not feeling any anxiety whatsoever, bam, it all hit me. And at the weirdest time, too. I was off work. I was in my bed with my animals, playing a game on my phone, which, if you get me any day of the week and ask me what I want to be doing, that's what I want to be doing. Because when I'm in my bed, that's my me time. I'll watch Netflix, whatever. It means I have nothing else to do. So, like, it was my relaxed time. Oddest time to feel that way. And my boyfriend wasn't home, which sometimes is a positive and sometimes is a negative, because he's not home, he's not there to aggravate me and, you know, piss me off, but at the same time, then I'm home by myself and I have no one to talk to. And obviously me having someone to talk to is important. That's why I'm always on my phone. I think my car is getting louder because it's like hard for me to talk over it now. Now I hear it. I only heard it before when I would watch the videos. But now I hear it. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're so cold and you're walking on the sidewalk. It's freezing. 52. Yuck. People go, like, live snow and, like, oh, it's, like, negative something. Ew. Negative. You're gonna die if you don't move away from there. It's 52. This is as cold as I need it to be. It's actually, like, started to warm up a little bit outside. Right now, if you stand in the sun, it's not that bad. I think I'm getting sick, too. By the way, if you can't hear it, I feel it. So, that's gross. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So gross. I'm so sorry. If I knew how to edit, I would save you from that. But I don't. Oh, the sunbeam. I feel it. It feels so good. I'm a little bit late because, well, I'm not lately. I'm for me late. Whatever. I've explained it before. But I didn't want to get out of the shower. It was so cold. Like, well, I wasn't cold in the shower. I felt amazing. Nice and warm. But I knew as soon as I turned that warm water off, got out to the cold, cold house, it was going to suck. And it did. So I was dreading it. I stayed in the shower as long as I could. Oh, that sunbeam. Hello, Mr. Sunbeam. Like, the inside of my car is freezing. But outside, when I was walking to the car, it wasn't that bad. And me, in a panic, I put on long sleeve. Well, it's not long sleeve. It goes to my elbow. But to me, that's long sleeve. Because I prefer to be wearing, like, tank tops and stuff. Because I get hot so easy. And now when I go to work and I'm inside the building, it's not going to be cold like this. I'm going to be hot while I'm working. have not eaten yet because I didn't have time. But I brought... Fuck. I'll never get to work at this rate either. I brought food with me for breakfast, so when I get there I can eat. I'm trying so hard to stick to this anti-anxiety diet thing. But like this morning... Okay, I don't trust the blueberries and the strawberries because I got them last week. Believe it or not, it doesn't seem like much, but that takes a lot of time when you're getting ready. And I could do it the night before. I know, I could. Thing is, I'm not perfect, and I keep messing up. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying it's how it is. For me, it takes me too long to get the blueberries and strawberries all washed and put into a bag and like ready to go. I don't know why it takes that long. It really doesn't. And now that I'm saying it, like, come on. Anyone can make time for that. But in the morning, I'm always behind. When I have to work like a 3 to something or noon to something, it's no problem. I'll pack a beautiful lunch. In the morning, I snooze until the last second. Obviously, like, I brush my hair at work. So, putting the fruit, getting it out and washing it, putting it in little bags and all, that's a lot of time when I don't have time. I'm just thinking about how weird it is that it's changed. Like, now I feel comfortable in my car, but I had, like, high anxiety yesterday in my bedroom. Weird. I think I've just, like, worked with my mind so much about the car that's working. Okay, so that happened to me last time I went to Disney. I've never been back either. I was seeing a therapist at the time, and I said, we're going to take the kids to Orlando, but I don't want to be in the car. And this was like 7 years ago. So I was still I was having the car anxiety then. I wasn't driving anymore at this point. And, she had been working with me about, the driving anxiety and all this stuff. So, Orlando's about an hour and a half to 2 hours away on traffic. And I used to go to Disney every year. Loved it. Magic Kingdom. I've never been to the other... Well, I have, but not for a long time. But I didn't rarely go to the other parks because I always wanted to go to the Magic Kingdom. So, like, I want to go to Animal Kingdom and... Okay, but anyway. So, I was telling her that I really wanted to take the kids and I really wanted to go. And she worked with me, and we did the meditation and, like, she would do, like, kind of driving simulation in her office, and, what do you see around you? How are you going to deal with this situation kind of thing, and, like, got me nice and calm about the trip. So the day comes, it's time to go. I didn't sleep all night because I was so excited. I'm like a little kid. I stayed up all night long, so that did not help the situation. Anyone with anxiety knows you have to sleep well. Which could be why I was having anxiety yesterday, because the night before I only slept for about a few hours. 3 to 4 hours, okay? So anyway, this particular night, I didn't sleep. And, which part of my plan was, if I have anxiety, I'll try and fall asleep in the van. My boyfriend, he always has a van. So I thought I could just lay in the back, between the back seats and the front seats, and there's plenty of room, so I'll just lay down and go to sleep. So I get into the car, and I'm just excited. My kids are like, yay, yay. Well, the ride starts to get a little bit old. So I'm like, okay, now's my chance to take my nap. Well, my boyfriend's like falling asleep. When he drives, he falls asleep. So now I have to stay awake to keep him awake so that he doesn't like crash the car, right? But I did great the whole car ride. I never had any anxiety the whole way there. As soon as we got there, bam, it hit me. I could not go on any ride. It was miserable. The whole time we were there, like as soon as, okay, we would stand in the big long ass, like hour and a half line. They would all get on the ride and I would turn around. They always have like an exit out area, you know, where you can opt out of going on the ride, and that was me, so I was going that way. And then I would stand there and wait by myself while they got off the ride, and I'd have anxiety because now I'm all by myself. So I would look around and find the cast members and be like, okay, if I faint or something bad happens to me, like there's someone that works here, they'll know what to do. And I would make sure that I like made eye contact and waved to them so that they would notice me. Like this whole time I'm just like planning out my funeral at Disney, basically the whole day. It was awful. And all I wanted to do was go to sleep. And okay, Disney needs a napping area, by the way. Someone please tell them. They need a place where you can take a nap. Because if I was able to take a nap, I probably could enjoy the rest of my day. But there's nowhere to take a nap. So I'm on no sleep. I have anxiety. I'm miserable. One of my favorite parts about going there is the fireworks. I didn't even stay. I was begging, please can we go? Please can we go? I want to go home. I don't want to be here. Please can we go home? That's so unlike me. Like, it's like $500 million to walk through the front gate at Disney, and I paid this, and like I should be enjoying my day. I didn't want to be there. Absolutely did not want to be there. And then I get in the car, it was fine the whole way home. So the whole point of my story is I did great with the ride that I did the therapy for. That was okay. That was no problem. But I wasn't prepared for the rest of the day. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening today. Like now. Like I've been working with myself and being in the car and trying to make myself feel more comfortable with driving so that when I'm at home, I don't know. I am not prepared for that situation. You know what I mean? But there's really no situation when I'm at home. I don't know. I mean, yesterday I was feeling a little bit anxious. Whoa, someone's going the wrong way on a one-way here. Oops, you're going the wrong way. So yesterday when I was feeling anxious, I don't know why. Honestly, sometimes it happens when I'm over lazy. And I think that's what I did yesterday. I was tired, so I don't want to do anything. It was freezing cold. Yesterday was the coldest day. And I was so cold. So I just stayed underneath my blankets. And then, like, when I tried to get up to do something, I, like, felt dizzy because I spent all day laying down. Like, all day. Like, my boyfriend made dinner, and I didn't want to get out of bed until it was ready. Like, kind of thing. Like, totally lazy. But it was also my day off, and it sucks because I only get one day off at a time. Rarely do I get 2 days off in a row. So when I get that one day off, I just want to rest because I know. Like today, I could have totally used a second day off. I'm still tired. I'm not rested. Even though I spent all day in bed doing nothing, it's just not enough time. One day is not enough recovery time for me. I'm like getting older. I have anxiety. I I just can't rest. I don't know. The other girls, they like it. They're like, oh, it breaks up the work week. I get that. It doesn't work for me. I'd like to break up my work week, have 2 days off, have every weekend off, but still get my paycheck. You know what I mean? Like, that would be ideal for me. I want like 5 days a week off in a row. And the 2 days that I do work, I don't want to work more than 4 to 5 hours. But I still want to get paid for a full paycheck. That's how I want that to work out. Make it happen. Actually, though, and I've heard this before, that, like, people without jobs and old people, like, that are retired and they just sit at home because they're retired. Not saying that they're lazy, but saying they just sit at home. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they sit at home because they're retired. I've heard that... I'm sorry I keep doing that. I can't help it. I've heard that, you know, they have more anxiety sometimes because having a job, it makes you get out of the house every day. It makes you go to work. It gives you something to focus on. Where when you just stay home, like me yesterday, sometimes you just think about the anxiety and you have nothing to break your mind from the cycle. So you end up having more anxiety by staying home. They told me that. I don't know if it was my therapist or whoever it was, but I tried to get disability a long time ago because I didn't know how to deal with my anxiety. And I didn't think I'd ever be able to, like, take care of myself. I've learned a lot since then. Now I would never. Anxiety is treatable. But at the time, it was my first time having it, and the panic attacks, and I had no idea what was going on, and I did not think, you know, you always think like, sure, you've dealt with people with anxiety, but you have no idea what I'm going through. My symptoms have to be so much worse than anything you've ever heard of, because this is crazy stuff that I'm feeling right now. Like, this is not anxiety. There's something wrong with me. There's something more. You're just not getting it. Nobody knows anxiety like I do. I don't care what their symptoms are. They've never felt it like me because it's so real to you and so strong that you can't believe that anyone else has ever felt that because everybody looks so normal, you know? And so that's how I felt. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. Everybody, not everybody, but all these different people have anxiety because clearly they don't. Because they're functioning and I'm not. So they don't understand what I have. And really they did understand. And they did have it. And I learned how to function with it. And deal with it. Yeah, it's like a bad ex that creeps up on you once in a while. But, you know, just gotta put it in its place. And be like, no. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I saw the funniest thing the other day. It was about Justin and Selena getting back together, which I don't follow any kind of stuff. Like, I don't watch TV. I don't follow any of this. I only see it because it's on Facebook. And, it said, but his mama don't like her. She likes everyone. And I thought that was so funny. It said, like, how are they going to get back together? Because, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why. I've just always thought that that line was hilarious. And that song. Me and my daughter joke about that. I like everyone, but I don't like her ex. So it's funny. What are you doing? Oh no, you want to come back over? No. You got out of the line, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm almost at work. So I'm going to sign off now because I made it. Thank you for being here for me, with me. And thank you for listening to me. Hopefully I said something that helps you. Leave me a comment or a like or something just to know. So I know that you were here, that you listened, that you care. You know. And above all else, have a wonderful, happy, anxiety-free Monday. And I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.